Hello, hello. This is Irene with SaugaTalks. I do need ask everyone, all right? If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe on YouTube. You know what it means. You know what every like means. You know what every comment means, okay? More people will see the talks because guess what? I am talking with fascinating people in tech. And that means I want to share this wisdom, right? Not for my own sake, not for my own self esteem, okay? I have enough going on of that one, but I do want really more people to realize how wonderful the technology universe is, and how many different characters, many different backgrounds, and many different perspectives in life even meet in that universe. So to me, it's incredibly rewarding to see that you like what we say, you share with your colleagues, you share with your audiences out there, right? So find Soga Talks on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, little less so, but still, Facebook, right? LinkedIn, of course, right? And just let us know what topics on your mind, right? What are you struggling with or what are you inspired by? I'm sure we'll have wonderful guest speakers who are so incredibly generous with their time to join me every week here. And today I'm extremely privileged. Doug Shannon is here. Hi, Doug. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. I'm glad to be here. Thanks.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because we're going to touch on some of the mouthful terms that people throw left and right, right and left. Okay. And frankly, I get confused sometimes. And I spent many years, in this, right? And still,
Yeah.
just give some example, right? BPM, RPA, digital maturity, digitalization, digital transformation, AI, automation, hyper automation. You see, I can go on and on. You
Oh
can
yeah.
go on and on, right?
Yeah.
So let's have a human conversation, right? Let's start somewhere. Digital maturity, okay? 2022. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. So I mean, digital maturity is basically where everything's moving to. Like we've been in the computer age. We've already finished the industrial age. Like things are more fluid now than they've ever been. We all have cell phones, and we've had them for years now. But like everything's becoming more and more integrated. And so when things become more integrated, then we have to have more ways of those things to talk to one another. And so trying to use like, normalized terms and whatnot, but like your IoT devices, for example, like your Internet of Things, or just like that would be like a cell phone. That would be like the fact that your cell phone now can turn on your coffee maker, you can look inside of your refrigerator, depending on which one you buy, and see, do you need to purchase milk, at the store when you go to it, because you can see inside of it. So things like that. But digital maturity, in the sense of enterprise maturity or company and your organizational maturity, that's where things are getting more interesting, right? So we're looking, everybody's looking to drive that, and how do you drive that is really the question everybody's asking. And so one of the articles that you were speaking to was something that Harvard Business Review put out, and the way they kind of formulated what they were talking about was just like the basics of understanding like the basic business stuff. It's like, what's their traditional business standpoint of, how do you break down those silos that every company has? What's the how do you bridge into that with some of those agile teams and agile methodology? So basically, agile being a way to produce iterative value over time versus these large big bang projects that we've seen time and time again. So from there you can look at like insights and just like how do you use your data, and how are you really taking the data from your company and taking action on that, right? So what does it look like, and can you keep it going, which is a matter of like when you talk about BPM, like business process management, that's where that comes in. Is how do you manage that data to a point where it's clean data, your users, your business users, they all understand what it is, they understand their processes better because they're really documenting those processes. So overall, that's the basic understanding of what we're looking at with digital maturity. It's a matter of like, let's use culture, let's use the people and help them learn how to do it better and how to document their processes, so that those documented processes could literally be enablers or enabled to help the digital transformation of a company or an organization or even just your team.